Yo, what's up guys, I'm back on a review for you. This time we have this 90 rated George Best icon. Now I was lucky enough to get him on loan, so I thought I might as well review him, might as well try him out, because I feel like a lot of people will have packed him in the icon packs and stuff. Now his stats, he's 5'9", got the medium work rate, he's got the 4-star skills, 4-star weight for, and his preferred for obviously being that right hand foot. Now, on alternate position, you play a lot of positions. You play the right wing, the right mid, the cam, and the left wing, which is very nice. A lot of cards this year can only play a set position, like as in like left wing, left mid, or anything like that, and it's very frustrating in my opinion. Now, his stats, he's got the 91 pace, 89 shooting, 82 passing, 92 dribbling, and the 68 physical. On paper, looks like a very nice card overall. Now, playstyles, he has a few. He has the first touch, he has flair, he has quick step, which is a very nice one, and obviously technical plus. Now, if you do enjoy the review or want to see more, please do subscribe. It generally does mean a lot to my channel, and I see you for positive and negatives. Peace. So on to my other thoughts. Now, if you don't know how to segment works, I pretty much say what's good, what's bad, what you should and what you shouldn't utilize, just so you're making the most of the card as best as humanly possible. Now, first to me is the 4-star skills, 4-star weak foot. Now, this in my opinion is a minimum necessity. Obviously, you do want the 5-star skills. The 4-star weak foot is perfectly good enough, but 5-star skills would be a minimum necessity. I do kind of want that, but with that being said, you can still do the McGeedy's and stuff like that. And obviously, with the technical plus, you can get him into some nice positions without the skills. Now, Next for me is going to be the pace. Now this with quick step is really nice. Obviously with that acceleration as well. If you utilise those step overs, you know which ones are. They're really, really OP ones this year. You can get them in some nice positions and obviously get shooting opportunity and stuff like that. Now, the shooting for me. Overall, on base stats, it looks really good, especially with the Hunter Chem style. But maybe because he doesn't have any playstyles or anything like that, the shooting was very, very inconsistent in my opinion. Now, I don't normally slander some people shooting as much as I am with this. He just felt so inconsistent that the shots that shouldn't go in went in, and the shots that shouldn't go in didn't go in. It's just very inconsistent at times. I don't know what it is, because he has got high composure, has high finishing, not bad shot power. It must be because he doesn't have playstyle to go with it, but it was just very, very inconsistent at times, so you do need to be careful of that in my opinion. Now, the passing for me overall, he do simple stuff. He doesn't have any playstyles to go with it, like incisive or long ball pass or anything like that. But he does have a little bit of short pass and also a little bit of vision, just to do this simple stuff, the 1-2s like that. Now, next with me is his best attributes by far, is his dribbling. Now, the technical plus with his dribbling, with his agility, with his height, goes together really nicely. He's so smooth, agile and swift on the ball, and a lot of defenders are going to struggle to keep up with this guy and tackle him, especially with those 4-star skills as well to utilise as well. Really good combination, all of them. Now, next for me is the ball control. Now, this is very, very good in this card. If you fire it into him on the edge of the box or like that, he can definitely touch down really nicely. Maybe pass it to someone else, use that R1 dribbling, and then play it through to a strike or something like that, which is a little bit more competent in the finishing attribute, and then score the goals for you. Now, the physicals for me. So, the one that matters most is the stamina, and he does have that in abundance, which is very, very nice. But the rest of them are a little bit average in my opinion. Strength's very low, aggression is very low, but the balance is actually quite high on this card, which is nice, because when you have low balance and low strength, the card will get pushed off very easily and won't allow you to that extra touch or the extra pass or the extra shot or anything like that, just to give you that extra second just to think about what you're doing. Now, the jumping head actually, because he is 5'10", I think it's not really the best. I don't really utilise that at all. I feel like he's more of a technical dribbler, just keep it to his feet and obviously use those technical plus and that quick step. So on to the fun part, the easy part of you, the overall scores. And I don't know how this segment works. I pretty much rank each individual stats. So you got pace, shooting, passing, and a score out of 10. And I also give him an overall score and a value of coins, just so you're getting a bit better understanding of the card as best as possible. Now, first to me is that pace. Now, overall the pace, I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10. With the quick step, with the acceleration, obviously when you boost it with the Hunter as well, really nice. I don't think he's Mbappe or anything like that, Dharma level fast. But, don't get me wrong, if you utilise that R1 dribbling and then use that pace as well, very, very fast card. Now, shooting for me overall, I'm going to give it 8 out of 10. He's very inconsistent at times. Obviously, there's a few shots that will just be really nice and very consistent on it. But with that being said, you just need to be careful at times because there's a few hit and miss ones. I don't know what it is. I'm guessing it's because of the playstyles. Now, the passing for me overall, I'm going to give it a 6 out of 10. They're not amazing, they're not bad. He doesn't have any playstyle to go with it, and also the attributes are kind of average. So overall for this, I don't think I'm getting it any higher. He's very simple, and I would, if I was to pick a position for him to play, I don't think he's the best striker or a cam. I would honestly say he's probably a very, very good wide. I don't think he's like the best in any position, like compared to some of the cards of his caliber. But with that being said, if I had to pick a position for him, I would definitely say wide is his best attributes with that R1 dribbling to get it down the line and use that ratty byline and cut it straight back. Now, next of me is that dribbling attributes. Now, as I've just said, really good. 9.5 out of 10 for this dribbling. Swift, agile, nimble. He's so good on the ball and can get past pretty much every defender in the game with that R1 dribbling. Really, really nice and smooth on this card. Now, the physicals, the one that matters most is his stamina, and he does have that in abundance. Now, if you do use him wide, like I just said, depending on what instructions you have on him, he'll last you 90, 120 minutes. Really nice, and obviously that's probably one of his better attributes. So, on physicals, I'm going to give it 8 out of 10. Now, on overall score for me then, I'm going to give him a 8.5 out of 10. I do think he's a good card, don't get me wrong. I just feel like there's better in his position, in his price, in his icon range. Like Figo, I feel like would be a little bit better in this card in my opinion, and I feel like he's very similar caliber. So, value points, I'm going to give it a 5 out of 10. I don't really particularly think he's worth it. I think there's better cards out there. But with that being said, he is still a very swift and agile dribbler if you need that on the right wing. But that's all for my review. As always, I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please do subscribe. Now, as I said at the start, it really does mean a lot to me if you do subscribe. Now, If you want to see in particular, let me know down in the comments down below. Obviously, I'm not like Bates, in which I can't get through every single card in the game. But I do try my best, whether it's a card I buy or a loan. I still use them in the same games with champs. But with that being said, if you do want to see them in particular, I'll try and get around to them. Let me know down in the comments down below. But I've got no more to say, so I'll see you next view, and peace out, guys.